What is going on, guys? JD from New York here. This is number 106. Part number 1 of the number 1 fucking source right here on YouTube.com for everything WWE. This is JD Mundo, and this is Off The Script, man. The number 1 fucking podcast in your subscription boxes, bro. Thank you so much for joining me, man. I'm fucking hyped. It's gonna be a great episode. We got a lot to talk about. You guys may hate me at the end of this video, but do I give a flying fuck? Probably not. In fact, I know I don't give a shit, because this is my show, this is my opinion, and if you guys want to voice your own opinion, why don't you go get yourself a microphone and a camera and fucking make your own YouTube channel, instead of bitching and moaning about what I talk about, because apparently everybody takes everything I say like the fucking Bible. Jesus Christ, people, I'm just like you. So many fucking goons came out of the woodwork for Fastlane. It wasn't all that bad. Mostly good, but yeah, he had a few bad seeds here and there that just really got on my fucking nerves. No issue to talk about that right now, but what we do want to talk about is the fucking weekend that we had. The weekend that we had for Fastlane, I can't even put into words how thankful I am, man. You know, a lot of you people come on here and you anticipate Off The Script and you look forward to Off The Script. You've made it part of your weekend. And I say this after every successful weekend that we have with WWE pay-per-views. Let me adjust myself here. You know, for every pay-per-view that we have, and it's fucking awesome to see the amount of hard work that I put into this, and I see myself growing month after month, week after week. You know, we gained over 1,000 new subscribers. We just broke 1 million views for this channel this month in the last 30 days. And we are on our way to 11 million channel views. To me, that's a success, okay? And I'm going to continue to work hard. And we're about to hit 42,000 subs. I thought it was just yesterday when we just hit 40. We're already at 42. You know, 50,000... by Wrestlemania is really not all that bad of a goal. You know, looking at it, it looks like a very daunting, fucking dangerous task. But we might not get there, but we're gonna fucking damn as hell try and get there. And I thank you guys for that. You know, you guys have given me something that makes me happy. And I love to do this for you guys, no matter if you agree with me, whether you fucking love what I do, whether you fucking can't stand me. Because there's certainly some people out there, for God knows what reason, just can't fucking stand the sight of me and what I do and what I talk about. I don't know, man. I'm just like you guys. I'm doing something that I love to do on here. And this Fastlane weekend, me and Joe were talking about it after Out of Nowhere on Wednesday. It's just amazing what we're doing in the wrestling community here on YouTube. Good things are coming. Better things are coming. I got plans in the works. It's just going to be great for you guys and for me as well. So thank you. That's all I'm trying to say, guys. Thank you for everything, okay? Unbelievable. WrestleMania is going to be massive. Monday Night Raw review was massive. 1,400 likes on that video. Fastlane was massive. 1,400 likes on that video. Unbelievable. We did unbelievable this weekend, and it's thanks to you guys. So thank you guys very, very much. Let's continue to do it, man. We're making Off The Script legitimately. You know, I come on here and I get you guys hyped with the intro. We're literally making Off The Script the number 1 podcast on YouTube. You know, by the end of this thing, when all is said and done, this is going to be the show for wrestling. You know, I see big things ahead for Off The Script, and it's thanks to you guys, man. Thank you so much. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, let me get the generic, typical bullshit out of the way. Twitter, at JD from NY206. Follow me on there. We're on our way to 7,200 followers on there, man. Getting very, very close to 10,000 followers on Twitter. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I don't know what the fuck you're waiting for, bro. Really. Join the revolution. Join the movement. Get off my TV and join JD, man. www.youtube.com/JDFromNY206. If you guys don't have a t-shirt, like I said, go and join the movement. Get off my TV. ProWrestlingTees.com/Off The Script. Sad news this week regarding Pro Wrestling Tees. My man Dave Bogart, who did the design for the Big Show Get Off My TV t-shirt that you guys have been fucking buying like crazy, man. Thank you guys so much for that. He's not going to be doing the next design. He got really, really backed up with his real-life job, and he's not going to be designing for anybody in the immediate future, so he recommended me to another guy. Hopefully he gets back to me so that we can continue this line of Get Off My TV t-shirts. So hopefully this guy does a good job. I got a rough draft of what I want to do for the next Get Off My TV t-shirt, so we'll see what happens with that. But if you guys don't own that one, man, it's a great way to support the show. Great way to support me as well. ProWrestlingTees.com/Off The Script. Get Off My TV t-shirt with the Big Show. $19.99. Ships internationally. Ships everywhere in the United States. All shapes and sizes. $19.99. Great shirt. Great looking shirt. Go out and support it. You could wear it for any occasion, man. Watch a Monday Night Raw. You want to fucking take your girl out to dinner. You want to fucking change the baby's diaper. You got to go visit relatives, man. Get Off My TV. Great fucking shirt for all occasions. Especially when watching Ryback, Kane, Big Show, Strowman, and all those other fucking clowns we don't like seeing on Monday Night Raw. DangerZone. I got to upload on the DangerZone talking about this Shane McMahon brand split thing that we're going to be talking about today exclusively over there with some WWE 2K16 gameplay. Go and check that out. Hit that thumbs up over there. Go support Chris and Michelle for their fucking continued work on the DangerZone community channel. Great fucking channel they got over there. I'm a part of that. Happy to be a part of that. So make sure you guys go check that out as well. And as always, continue to get my man Juicy Steen to 2,000 subs, man. He's been doing a good job. Thank you guys for showing him some love and support. He's reached out to me to say thank you for shouting him out. If you guys want to go continue to help Juicy out, please go and do so. He's part of Team LeBar over at Chairshot Reality. LeBar, Eisenberg, and Ghoulish part of Chairshot Reality. He's got his own channel reviews, WWE action figure reviews, and all that stuff, DVD reviews. He's trying to rebrand his channel. So I promised him we'll get him to 2,000 subs. I'll leave you his link down in the description of this video. So make sure you guys go and check out and support Juicy motherfucking Steen, bro. Alright, now that that's all out of the way, guys, let's get down to some serious fucking talk, and that is Shane McMahon. If you guys missed my Monday Night Raw review, go check it out immediately following this video, okay? We talk about Shane McMahon and the return of Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon's return has ignited everything within the WWE, okay? We got excitement, we got intrigue, we got desire to finally watch Monday Night Raw next week, okay? Undertaker's going to be there, and I'm gonna dissect this thing the very best I can for you guys, all right? I'm not overly pissed about it because there's really nothing to be pissed about. The only thing that you're going to hear from me in the tone of my voice is concern. You're going to hear logic, and you're going to hear my reasonings as to why I don't think certain situations and certain speculation is a good idea, okay? So we're going to talk about backstage news on Shane McMahon. Is there real-life drama backstage with the McMahon family? Who knew about Shane McMahon's return back into the WWE? And what is going on with this brand split? You know, I can't even get it out of my mouth because I hate fucking saying it. The brand split, the brand extension. SmackDown with one roster, Raw with the other. We're going to talk about that, okay? This is the entire episode that you guys are going to get today for Off the Script. Very few people were aware of Shane McMahon's return to the company until the day of the show. In actuality, Shane and Vince McMahon made the deal about 4 weeks ago. That was when Vince believed that John Cena would not be ready in time for Wrestlemania to start his program with The Undertaker. Okay? Vince said that Vince was said to be devastated when John Cena got injured, and he had his heart set on a legend versus legend match. Amidst criticism about this year's show having one of the weakest lineups in years because of injury, Vince had to think of a way out of the box by striking the deal to get Shane back as The Undertaker's opponent. As of this week, Shane's deal is to be short-term through WrestleMania. However, there are people in the company already noting that the family soap opera behind the scenes is likely to be interesting, or likely to get more interesting than what is actually playing out on TV for us on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. For those that don't know, Shane was under the impression that he would take over the company once Vince retired or passed away. There were people in the company that knew where things were headed with Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, but Shane didn't know what was going on behind his back until one day in 2009, and that's when Shane left the company and moved on to his own business venture. There were several instances of Shane trying to get other companies started with help from Vince, but the ideas were shot down. Shane tried to get Vince to buy UFC in 1997, but Vince backed away from the deal and signed Ken Shamrock. In 2000, Shane tried to make a deal to buy ECW and keep Paul Heyman in charge of creative, but Vince nixed the idea because he didn't want the WWF at the time to be associated with the ECW style. In 2001, after WCW was bought out by Vince, the idea was for Shane to lead the new WCW in storyline, but that was killed when Vince changed his mind on the WCW invasion, and that was dead just months later. Shane also tried to get the WWF to start its own MMA promotion, and later in 2006, the idea was for Shane to run a revived ECW as an internet-only promotion that would allow the brand to be as edgy as its original inception. The plan was scrapped when Vince made the deal to put ECW on Sci-Fi. Sometime in 2006 or 2007, he tried to get the company to purchase Pride Fighting, but the deal was never made, and UFC ended up purchasing Pride. Shane tried to buy Strikeforce, but he was not able to raise the money to do so on his own terms, and the deal fell through. He also tried to purchase a major soccer team in the UK, but he was not able to put together the financial backing, so the deal was not made. Shane McMahon's return to the WWE has reignited the WWE universe that wasn't too happy about the way the company was building towards WrestleMania 32. However, the re-emergence of Shane O'Mac has changed the game for WWE going into WrestleMania 32. But to truly change WWE, he'll have to defeat The Undertaker in a match he made famous at the event where he is 22-1 in his career. Back in 2010, the WWE Universe was shocked when Shane left to pursue other business ventures. His sudden return to the company is being kept hush-hush to preserve the aura and stipulations of the match between him and The Undertaker. The latest edition of the Wrestling Observer radio show with Dave Meltzer claimed that Shane McMahon signed the new deal with WWE just a few weeks ago. The news was obviously kept quiet to ensure the return and keep what WWE was planning a secret. Even when the news broke, all the dirt sheets were able to pick up was WWE had selected someone to be The Undertaker's opponent at WrestleMania. And we discussed that on Off The Script. It was a mystery opponent. Obviously, we now know who that mystery opponent is. Unfortunately, there isn't much detail that is known about Shane's new deal. The exception is that he'll be appearing on WWE television through WrestleMania and after, but he could just be filling in through WrestleMania and working full-time in Stamford, Connecticut. Okay? Now, with Shane McMahon being back and the leaked venue news from Monday Night Raw in May, which stated WWE Raw versus WWE. Okay? This sparked rumors of WWE planning another brand split or a brand extension after WrestleMania 32. Shane McMahon's return to the WWE this Monday has a lot of people talking, and rightfully so. In wrestling, when people talk, rumors get started, and this is no exception. It is a fucking rumor, people. Please, take what I say with a grain of salt. The deal was made between Shane and Vince during Raw that if he can defeat The Undertaker inside Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania, he can have control of Monday Night Raw. What's really interesting about this is that it's created the rumor that WWE may be on the verge of another brand split within the company. According to WrestlingNews.co, there is some talk within WWE of bringing the brand extension back to the WWE after WrestleMania 32. The potential plan would be to repeat what happened in the 2000s with the WWE main roster being split in half and WWE being broken into Raw and SmackDown. The reason Triple H isn't involved with Shane McMahon and this entire angle isn't only because he's busy with the WWE Championship feud with Roman Reigns. The exceptions are that if Shane McMahon defeats The Undertaker at WrestleMania, he'll be in control of Raw, while the game would run SmackDown and allow that show to feature NXT performers on the show as Triple H sees fit. Okay? That's that. That's the news. That's all the news you're getting for Off The Script. Now we're going to discuss. I'm going to start off with this Shane McMahon, Undertaker speculation that's got everybody fucking thinking weeks and weeks and weeks in advance, okay? I want you guys to take a step back. And I recorded my Off The Script podcast for iTunes and PodBean already. I'm going to reiterate what I said over there, which you'll hear on Sunday, right here on Off The Script. You're going to hear it first here, and you're going to hear it again on Sunday, more in depth, okay? I want you guys to take a step back from this Shane McMahon, Undertaker, Hell in a Cell, Shane McMahon taking over Raw bullshit, okay? Take a deep breath and take a step back from what we've been fed so far. What we've been given so far is morsels, peanuts, scraps, crumbs, okay? Undertaker is going to be on Monday Night Raw. Do not, and I repeat, do not speculate until The Undertaker opens his mouth with a microphone in hand and actually says something about this situation. We don't know what he's going to say, okay? For all we know, Undertaker can come outright and say, fuck you, Vince, I'm not taking this match because I do not agree to the terms, and you're putting me in a situation I have not formally agreed to. Possible. Possible. Then Shane McMahon could be aligned with The Undertaker if this does go through, and then John Cena could be aligned with Vince McMahon. That is one popular option. You can have Shane choose his guy, and Vince choose his guy. We can still get that John Cena Undertaker match has been reported, and that Vince so desperately wants. Vince had to go outside the box to get Shane McMahon into the WWE, and he announced Shane, his son, versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania. I can respect that. I can appreciate this because I've been saying for weeks that WWE has not taken a risk. This is a risk. This is a risk, and I think this is something that could potentially pay off. But it comes at a price in which you have to tread carefully. Okay? I appreciate and I fully respect Vince McMahon for this decision because it's something that nobody's seen coming. And that's what makes WWE television and watching wrestling and being a professional wrestling fan, this is what makes it exciting. Okay? WWE, what they have created now is the potential for 5 weeks of storyline in which you, me, and everybody else now want to tune into Monday Night Raw. For weeks and for months and for almost an entire fucking year plus, we've been complaining that there's no reason to tune into Monday Night Raw because they give us nothing to anticipate for the weeks ahead. Now, WWE, with one return of Shane McMahon, with one announcement of this match for WrestleMania, with one storyline that started on Monday over a fucking fake award that was created merely for this storyline in the Vincent J. McMahon Award. Now, WWE has us all in the palm of their hands, fucking drooling over Monday Night Raw to find out the answers to these questions. And there's many a question that people are asking during the week leading up to this Monday Night Raw. You're going to tune in. They've created excitement. They've created drama. They've created intrigue for you now to tune in. Not because you want to. Okay? Not because you want to. The want to watch Monday Night Raw is there. Now, it's you have to. Now they have your attention. And that is great. That's all I asked for. That's all I asked for from Monday Night Raw. That's all I asked from WWE. Give me something to the point where I come home from work on Monday and I need to tune into Monday Night Raw to find out what I am missing. You miss 1 week now, you're shit out of luck. This storyline is starting with its inception, its baby steps. Do not get ahead of yourselves. There's much more story in the next 5 weeks till WrestleMania. So stop jumping to conclusions. This comes at a cost. The intrigue and the excitement come at a cost. I am not saying you cannot be excited. I am not saying that you can't speculate and you can't discuss. This is why I love wrestling. This is why I love showing up on the BS with CSR podcast. This is why I love talking to LeBar on Twitter. This is why I enjoy tweeting during Monday Night Raw. This is why I enjoy doing Off the Script on iTunes and PodBean and here on YouTube. It's because when you are a wrestling fan and when things like this happen, the conversation for discussion is endless. This is why I love wrestling, bro. And it's going to continue for the next 5 weeks. You, me, and everybody else will realize why we love the WWE, even though we have fucking slapped them upside down left and right all year plus for Monday Night Raw and the shitty shows that we've been given. This is a great thing for everybody, and I can't fucking wait. But like I said, it does come at a cost, okay? Shane McMahon and The Undertaker, if this match does happen, it will be a great match. I have absolutely no doubt in my mind The Undertaker and Shane McMahon will deliver a classic, okay? Shane McMahon in every match that he has been great. Every match he has been in has been entertaining as fuck. And every match he's been in, he went above and beyond and back and beyond again to make sure that you were entertained and that you left that fucking arena and that when that pay-per-view ended and you watched at home, that your mouth has fucking just hit the floor. Your jaw was dropped. That's exactly what he's gonna do at WrestleMania. Same thing with The Undertaker. You know, Undertaker, and one of the many positives here as far as this match goes, Undertaker and Shane are going to deliver a great story. Undertaker and Shane are going to work a match that's perfect for The Undertaker. Slow, methodical, right to his pacing, right? Shane's going to sell for The Undertaker, no question. Undertaker doesn't have to be stressed about putting on a 5-star Shawn Michaels classic like he did at WrestleMania 25. Not going to have to worry about that, you know. Undertaker has been slacking here and there with the matches that he's had at WrestleMania. They really haven't lived up to potential. But now he's got Shane, who's going to do great with him. I think they're going to be great dancing partners. You got the structure of Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania, the spectacle of 100,000 people with Hell in a Cell there. It is going to be a phenomenal match. Absolutely phenomenal. You know, the possibility of cage bumps and dives off the cage, it's there. The possibility of a screwjob ending and us to speculate till the last second it actually does happen is there. There's so much intrigue and interest in this match that it's creating buzz like I have never seen in WWE. Those are the positives, okay? Those are the positives. Now, some of the negatives here, you know, we really don't know yet. And I go back to stating that I want you guys to take a step back. But we don't know yet where The Undertaker lies in this entire storyline. Like I said, he could very much come out on Monday Night Raw and say, fuck you, Vince McMahon. I'm not doing what you're telling me to do because I have not formally agreed to this. But a lot of people's questions are, is The Undertaker going to be heel? You don't want The Undertaker being heel in the remaining years that he has in the WWE. Number one, he's not on TV enough to generate heel heat. He is not going to be a heel magnet. He doesn't have the TV time to get that momentum for being a heel. So making The Undertaker heel probably is going to have an adverse effect on The Undertaker character. Me personally, I want The Undertaker to remain The Undertaker and be the face that he is upon his returns for the remaining years he has left in the WWE. I would not turn The Undertaker heel, but we don't know which side he's going to be on as of yet until he speaks on Monday Night Raw. What if The Undertaker loses at WrestleMania? Everybody was fucking up in arms when The Undertaker lost to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30. And I was one of them. I did not think The Undertaker deserved to lose. I don't think The Undertaker's streak should have ended. But the WWE ended the streak for whatever reason. My reason is that they wanted shock and awe, being that this was the first WrestleMania on the network. They wanted people to buy the network to tune into something like this happening, shock and awe. If you don't have the network, this is what you're missing. We just broke The Undertaker streak. That's why they did it. That's why they did it. Shock and awe and for business. You know, everything has a price when it comes to business. Undertaker lost his streak. Everybody is already predicting The Undertaker to lose this match. Again, take a step back. Enjoy the ride. We don't know what's happening yet. We're in stage 1 of 5. We got 5 weeks left till WrestleMania. Everybody's already predicting The Undertaker's loss at WrestleMania because they all want Shane to be in charge of Monday Night Raw, whether that's for real or whether that's storyline. It's going to be refreshing either way. That is a positive to it. Certainly Shane McMahon being on TV and taking control of Monday Night Raw is a positive because Shane McMahon, after the reaction that he got on Monday Night Raw, was unlike anything I've ever seen. Shane McMahon is the one McMahon I can proudly say I don't mind seeing on TV every week. Vince came back, yeah, he's back. And then it got stale after 1 week because we know Vince is not the same Vince that we know. Stephanie and Triple H, please. Stale as fucking 6-week-old bread. We don't want them on TV, and this authority angle has seen its day. End it. Shane back on TV, breath of fresh air, like Febreze. You fucking clean in your living room, you spray some Febreze on the fucking couch and in the air. Clean linen smell. That's what I want. That's what Shane McMahon represents, him coming into the WWE on Monday Night Raw. So obviously that's a positive. If he does win, that's a breath of fresh air. And we get to see Shane McMahon in control of Monday Night Raw, whether it's for real or storyline. It's going to be refreshing. On the other hand, if you have The Undertaker lose, do you really want The Undertaker, with the remaining years he has left in the WWE, to suffer a loss? And a loss, nonetheless, to Shane McMahon? Do you want one of your lasting memories of The Undertaker to be a loss to Shane McMahon? Could that be damaging to The Undertaker's legacy? How are people going to perceive The Undertaker at WrestleMania if he loses to Shane McMahon? Another thing this represents is it kind of moves the WWE Championship, in my honest opinion. You guys might not agree with this, but it is, a logical topic of discussion. It moves the WWE Championship from all important to below this now. You built Roman Reigns up as the guy you want to position as the next John Cena, the guy you want to position as the next WWE Champion, but now all this with Triple H and the WWE title and the main event is taking a step down, and it's now below the Shane McMahon, Undertaker, Vince, Hell in a Cell situation. It's number 2, as far as I'm concerned, and this Shane McMahon, Undertaker, Hell in a Cell, Vince drama, McMahon drama is number 1. This is the number 1 storyline going into WrestleMania now. This is all everybody is interested in. So WrestleMania being about the WWE Championship, or supposed to be about the WWE Championship, and the main event, and that WrestleMania moment, and the title, and being number 1, this is taking a backseat to the McMahon family. Vince, Stephanie, and Shane. I love Shane to death. But the McMahon family as a unit now showing you that they are above everybody else, again, during WrestleMania season. They're above all the active performers. They're above any storyline being told on the WWE main roster. They are shoving it in your face that they are number 1 and that they're the most important out of everybody else in that company, when it should be the wrestlers first and then the higher-ups second. That's it. That's the way I see it. WWE Championship and what happens in the main event should be number 1. Whoever's in the main event performing, competing for the title should be number 1. But the McMahon family drama now that's playing out on TV is the number 1 story. And the WWE Championship is number 2. No. It's not the way it should be. It should be the other way around. That's a negative to this entire thing as well. Now, everybody's booking The Undertaker to lose this fucking match. Again, take a step back. It is okay to speculate. It is okay to discuss. It is okay to, think ahead and all the potential storylines and filling in pieces that you think are there. It's okay to fantasy book. But what I don't like are rumors getting out there and that they're quickly debunked and people still are insisting a brand extension is the way to go. Listen to me. I am not going to downgrade anybody for your opinion, okay? What I try to do here is I try to make you open up and see where I'm coming from. This is what the comment section's for, bro. You discuss, you let me know what you think, and I come on here and we just talk about it like regular human beings. There's no need for fucking cursing. There's no need for fucking making fun of anybody. I know I'm a little ignorant. I'm fucking, as ignorant as they come because I'm Sicilian, bro. This is what we do. I'm hard-headed. I think my way is the only way until I fucking calm down and then I become level-headed. That's what I do. I'm going into this a little bit differently. I know I was right about the Roman Reigns thing. I've been right for weeks. Whether you want to be on my team or not, I know I was right, and I know I had some damn good fucking ideas about Roman Reigns. Taking a little bit of a different approach with this. The brand extension and the rumors of it should be squashed, okay? I understand everybody loves the idea of a draft. I love the opportunity to see that. Trust me, I do. I do, because it gives opportunity to those that do not have it right now. I love the idea of a draft because it creates excitement. It opens up opportunity for those like a Brie and a Sandow and an Ascension, a Miz, a Neville, etc., etc. You guys get that point. You guys understand that. What I don't like about this is that it's being rushed and talked about right now. Something like this needs years of planning. You cannot come to me and tell me that WWE is going to do a brand extension after WrestleMania and pull the trigger like that. 5 weeks. 5 weeks of planning you think is enough for a brand extension or a brand split? And you're going to go through with it? Monday Night Raw is part of NBC Universal. USA is part of NBC Universal. WWE is contracted with USA as a part of this deal with NBC Universal for 3 years. It might be less than that. If you guys know the exact years remaining on this contract, you let me know in the comments. 2 to 3 years. It's in between 2 and 3 years. Monday Night Raw is going to be 3 hours for the foreseeable future. I fucking can't stand that fact. Monday Night Raw should have never went to 3 hours. It should always be 2 hours. 2 hours is perfect for Monday Night Raw. You get your point across, you give us the most important aspects of your program that you want to tell, and you move on to SmackDown. That third hour is a waste. Too much filler in the third hour. We don't need to see the social outcast. We don't need to see Get Off My TV. We don't need to see these fucking bullshit segments with Goldust and R-Truth, even though they are rather entertaining. You guys get my point. Raw is the A show. Okay? 3 hours of a brand split. If you split the roster in half, and you move half to SmackDown and half to Raw, you honestly think that's good for business? After WrestleMania, when Daniel Bryan's retired, Cesaro is still out, Seth Rollins is out, John Cena is out, Randy Orton is out, Tyson Kidd is getting ready to retire. I mean, who else is on the DL? Seriously. How many more names you want me to throw at you? If you split the roster in half after WrestleMania, with the amount of talent they have on this roster right now, decimated with injuries, and you want to take half of that roster away, do you honestly think they're going to be able to book Monday Night Raw for 3 hours? Absolutely fuck no. Fuck no. That would kill Monday Night Raw. You guys are talking about a brand extension. The one thing WWE should be doing after WrestleMania is making Monday Night Raw right again. That should be the change, not this brand extension. Okay? Monday Night Raw needs to be on the right track. Monday Night Raw needs to be reworked. That should be WWE's main priority. A new announce team, a new look, a new song to start the show off, fireworks, make it fucking exciting. Make people want to tune into Monday Night Raw. Make people sit at home needing to watch Monday Night Raw. Create that excitement of Monday Night Raw like we know the show is capable of. Fuck a brand extension. This is what WWE's main priority should be. There is too many problems with Monday Night Raw that can't not be overlooked. They cannot be overlooked. This brand extension is nothing more than a fucking a deterrent away from the actual problems. It's a distraction from the actual problems. Get Ronaldo on Monday Night Raw. Switch the announce teams. Get new music. Make sure Monday Night Raw is giving us quality programming. That's all you need to do. Fuck a brand extension. Okay? You want those guys that you want to put in the lottery and have them move over to SmackDown so they flourish in the main event scene? WWE should have been doing this now. I mean, look at the fucking talent they have on the DL. John Cena, Cesaro, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton. Daniel Bryan is retired. Undertaker is not going to be there after WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar is taking another hiatus after WrestleMania. Triple H is not going to be wrestling after WrestleMania. WWE should have plugged a Tyler Breeze and a Neville and should have been building up the Ascension. And this one and that one and Sandow with the reactions that he's getting. And The Miz, Kalisto. Should have been building up Rusev and Del Rio as fucking dominant wrestlers. WWE has let them fucking fall apart. WWE should have been giving us these guys in prominent roles so that we don't come to the excuse that we need a brand extension. WWE should have been putting these guys in roles that give them something important to do instead of wasting them away. We don't need a brand extension for that. WWE's job is to make these guys look good. Why haven't they done so? Because they are not capable of writing for their own talent. They are not capable of writing for a Monday Night Raw that is 3 hours. And with a brand split, it's going to be worse. It is going to be worse. You guys are all about sacrificing Monday Night Raw so that SmackDown gets better and talent that we don't see on Raw is flourishing on SmackDown. What happens to Raw? You're just gonna fucking throw Raw at the wayside? Say fuck it, you're gonna leave it to die a slow, painful death? I don't get you guys. Why do you see a brand split as something that's great? There's more negative to it than positive. Trust me, I see the positive. I see where you guys are coming from. But it's not right now. This is something that you need years of planning. You're not going to pluck NXT talent. You're not going to fill holes with Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin. You're not going to pull this one and that one. You're not going to pull Bayley on the main roster. You mean to tell me you're going to put all those guys on the main roster and decimate NXT when they are your #1 brand? Who are you going to leave NXT with? You can't pull these guys up like that. You need a plan for these guys. You need a storyline. You need these guys to be put in situations where they are going to succeed. If you're going to merely pull them up to fill holes and give them nothing to do, the fans are not going to pay attention to them. The fans are not going to get to know them, and they're going to slowly die just like Tyler Breeze did and like everybody else that came up from NXT did. You can't be doing that. That is a huge fucking risk and a gamble nobody should be willing to take. Honestly. You can't decimate NXT for the sake of a brand extension. Not worth it. NXT is so fucking good and so valuable and so much of an alternative that I don't even give a shit what happens on the main roster most weeks. Because I got NXT. You don't want to decimate NXT's roster and bring everybody up at the same time because of a brand extension merely to fill holes and make everybody fucking excited with no logic behind it. You can't do that. On top of that, the WWE never fully embraced a brand extension when it was happening. It was rushed. Pay-per-views suffered. Monday Night Raw seen the same fucking matches over and over and over again. If you think Owens versus Ziggler on Monday Night Raw now is annoying, week after week after week, imagine what we'll see with a brand split. You kidding me? You have to think this out. Pay-per-views don't need to be separated with Raw and SmackDown brand. Pay-per-views need to be all hands on deck every single month because pay-per-views are important. Pay-per-views are climaxes for storylines to finish and storylines to begin. So Monday Night Raw and SmackDown brand split. Guys, enough with the rumors already. It's not good right now. I'm not saying that it couldn't be good, but right now it is totally illogical. On top of that, another important aspect of the brand split, titles. Titles mean nothing in WWE right now. You know, I was never for the idea of 2 world champions. I was never for the idea of 2 women's champions. I was never for the idea of 2 tag team champions. Never. Never. Why would you want that? Seriously, why would you want that? 1 world champion, you got 2 mid-card titles, 1 tag team title, and 1 women's champion. Okay? Again, this needs months and months of planning. Monday Night Raw and SmackDown need to have guys that appear on both shows. World Champion appears on both shows. This is not something you can create in 5 weeks. Not something that you can create in 5 weeks. If you give us titles after titles after titles like we did back in the 2000s with the brand split, the world title is going to be meaningless. The WWE title is going to be meaningless. The Intercontinental title is going to be meaningless. The US title is going to be meaningless. You can't add titles on top of what we have now because of what we got now. It means nothing. They are devalued so badly that you're going to put more titles on top of them. They're going to mean shit. Nothing. Zero. That's where I'm coming from with this bland. This bland. It is bland. Brand split. This brand extension. Okay? So, I don't know where you guys are with this. That is my take on it. Not right now. I know where you guys are coming from. I know that you guys are excited. It's fantasy booking. We all want to see the best for everybody on the roster that we love. The Breezes, the Nevilles, the Ascensions, the Sandows, the Mizes, all these mid-card guys that got nothing to do. I understand. But you got to think logically right now. With the way the current state of the WWE is, a brand split would be absolutely crippling to the WWE roster. That is my opinion on everything. That is my thoughts on everything. Let me know what you guys think. Please hit that thumbs up. If you enjoyed the video, leave me a comment down below. Let's get this shit trending, bro. Let's get this shit trending. This was a very, very well thought out, well spoken, insightful off the script. Very proud of what I said here. Very proud of what I have given you guys today. So appreciate a thumbs up at the end of the video, man. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back on Saturday with more news about Roman Reigns. Was he really injured? Did he really go out and get surgery for a nagging injury that was legitimate? WWE going TV 14 again during the road to WrestleMania. I got news on that as well. And news on WWE having 2 pay-per-views in May. Bad decision, bro. Bad decision. WWE debating about inducting Daniel Bryan into the Hall of Fame this year. Daniel Bryan, did he retire from WWE to get out of his contract and continue wrestling? Tyson Kidd may have to retire. New Day teasing WrestleMania feud with the League of Nations. All this plus so much more on Off the Script this weekend, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you all on part 2 for Saturday morning. I'm JD, and I'll talk to you then.